Alright, YouTube and Fallout community, Bethesda community in this regard. We're about to get into my first actual review of a game. Like, I've done some in the past, but this is, Zen Studios actually hit me up to do a review of the Bethesda Pinball early. And I thought that was pretty fucking cool. So I wanted to kind of start this off with me, like, thanking them, kind of, you know. What happened is, let's go back a little bit. First video for Bethesda Pinball, and I was kind of roasting it because of the teaser trailer, but I was under the impression it was, you know, a standalone, like, Bethesda game, and, you know, it was Bethesda put all this effort into making this other game, and that's why I was kind of talking shit on it. The second video, we had actual screenshots. I looked into it, seeing it was a completely different studio, and it was kind of like an add-on to one of their games and stuff like that. So, in that regard, in the description that they had on their website for each table, it seemed pretty freaking cool. So, I'm guessing somebody from Zen Studios had watched my video at some point, because sometime after that second video, Zen Studios followed me on Twitter. I, of course, followed them back because I thought it was really cool to be followed by like an actual game studio and publisher and shit. And not long after I followed them back, they had messaged me asking me for my email address because they sent me out a code. Thought it was pretty cool. They probably sent out the code to quite a bit of people, but for me, being a smaller YouTube channel and stuff, it's still very cool to me. And I just wanted to, you know, thank Zen Studios for letting me do this, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. First up, we'll start with the Fallout 4 table, and obviously this is the one I had to start with first. It is, holy crap, dude. All three of these tables are so visually appealing. Like, this looks like it has a little bit of just everything from Fallout 4. Now, when you first start out, you get to create a character, air quotes. You get to choose whether you want to be male or female. They're both, whether you choose male or female, they're voiced by their actual, you know, voice actors, Courtney Taylor and Brian Delaney. Now, see, I wonder if some of the dialogue, or if any of it or all of it, is recorded for this game, or if they just pull things from Fallout 4. It's kind of hard to know because it all sounds like things that were in Fallout 4, but it'd be awesome if they actually got them to come in and record some stuff. That'd be great. Yeah, you can choose to be male or female. You get to actually set your special stats, which is pretty cool. They do different things, like if you increase your, like, I don't know, like your luck or something, you get to earn more experience, things like that, you know. I think if you increase your intelligence is actually the experience. But because you actually have stats, you have like health and armor and stuff. You can, it's so crazy because like it almost doesn't even feel like a pinball game, because like you can land the pinball in like holes like that are a shop. So then you go to the shop and you earn, you know, gold, or not gold. I'm thinking of Skyrim. You earn caps and you can buy things. You can buy stim packs. You can buy like, you know, like Radaway. You can buy like a radiation resistant suit. You can buy like, you know, food, all those things. You can repair your armor. It's really freaking cool, man. It's literally like a Fallout game, but it's pinball. And you got like quests and stuff, like vault quests. Like the vault in the back of the area will open up, and then you gotta ramp the ball into it, and you can start a quest to do just, you know, whatever. You have the super mutant in the top right corner, which all three of the tables kind of have that same mechanic, where there's a big monster or something in the top right corner, and he kind of messes with you. On the Skyrim, it's Alduin. On Doom, it's some big-ass monster. I don't know, because I never played the Doom game. And on here, it's just the super mutant. And the super mutant, I've had him actually capture the ball before, and I think it like stopped me and I had to like shoot a different ball. It's so crazy, dude, because it does not feel like it really doesn't. These don't feel like pinball games, because there's actually like the description said whenever I read it in that previous video. There's actually like questing, exploring vaults and stuff. Also, at the beginning, you get to randomly choose a companion, which I thought was pretty interesting, and they give you some sort of bonus as well. Whenever you shoot the pinball on the Fallout 4 table, it's a freaking power fist, which I thought was such a fucking cool touch. Like, I'm like geeking out. I'm smiling right now as I'm recording this, just thinking of that, because it was such a cool just touch. There's also like the pit bull on the left visually. There's the freaking monkey like signals for explosives, you know, on Fallout 4. So many things, man. There's not a lot to say because it is a pinball table. I mean, I can't, you know, talk too much about it. But there's shops, there's questing, you have health. It's so awesome. And next up, we have the Skyrim table. Now, this one to me was the hardest one. To start off, you also get to create your character. You can choose like from, you know, a bunch of different races. I choose Argonian for the hell of it. You actually have stats just like the Fallout 4 table. You have health, magicka, and stamina, which come into effect as you play. Like every now and like if you can progress through like kind of, you know, the story of the pinball table, Alduin will come in and like, you know, light areas on fire, and you have to try to earn a certain amount of score in order to make them go away. but you also take damage as you're hitting that fire, which will make your character's health go down, and then he'll have to like heal himself and things like that, so that your health doesn't go. I've never actually had the health go all the way down, so I don't know what happens. Maybe you failed the table. Who knows? On another little quick side note, whenever you shoot the ball, it looks like Alduin. It's a dragon head that like rears back and then shoots fire and launches the ball. Really fucking cool effect. But yeah, you can choose your character. There's also character progression. Like whenever I lost on the table and I went to come back and like play another game, I was able to continue with my level 1 Argonian and actually leveled up to level 2. And when I lost again and came back, the Argonian was still level 2. So pretty interesting. And as you level up, you can, just like Skyrim, you can increase your health, magic, or stamina, which I thought was pretty fucking cool too. Like literally, I'm not kidding. These don't feel like pinball tables. It's so crazy. You also get gear. Like through one of my playthroughs, I ended up getting like an iron sword, and I had to actually go into like kind of like a pause menu more or less, and like equip the iron sword to change my attack stronger, because you actually fight. Like you'll like I've had a wraith and a Draugr appear on the board. You got to hit them with the pinball. When you do, your character will attack them, and I think they're attacking your character back as well, which is where your health, magic, and stamina will come into play as well. Pretty cool. You can also start quests. I actually had a quest where like the kind of the middle area of the pinball table opened up, and I was exploring a cave. It was like one of those old little handheld kind of not a video game, but like a game. It had like a little metal ball in it, and you had to like tilt the game and make the ball go through like kind of a maze and get to an exit. It was just like that, but I was exploring a cave, and as you're going along, you're collecting things. Like I think I collected like some gold and stuff. I came across I think like a locked door, so maybe you can find keys and unlock the doors for more gold and maybe items and stuff like that to equip your character with. Pretty damn cool, man. Like it doesn't sound like pinball. Like I hate to keep saying that, but it's so true when you actually play it. To progress through the story a little bit, like if you look at, there's like that top cave. You launch the ball into it, and after like so many times, I've had it happen like on like the first try. Maybe there's a certain way you got to do it, but Alduin will appear, and that's kind of how you progress it. But I've never got past where Alduin comes in and starts lighting shit on fire. I just can never get past that part. I never earn enough score, or the ball just like falls through. I don't know. Like I've never progressed through any of the stories really on the tables because I'm not the best pinball player. But still, man, it's so freaking cool. And I'm really interested in this table probably the most. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Fallout 4 just because I prefer Fallout 4 to Skyrim. But this one interests me the most because it seems like the character progression, it intrigues me. Being able to level up your pinball character and come back and they're still at level. This is very interesting. And last up, we have the Doom table, which we say this one for last. For one, it is the longer and better gameplay. Like, I earned by far more score on this table than the other two, because like the other two I got like maybe the lower millions, and on this specific gameplay it's like 10 minutes long. I probably won't put it all in the video because it doesn't need to be that long of a video, but I earned like 40 million by the end of it all. It's pretty crazy. So Doom's the one I've played. I've never played the newer Doom at all, yet it's the table that I got like by far the most score on. I thought it was kind of funny. I like the way that it opens up. You get to choose the difficulty. I've only ever done the whatever the first difficulty is, like not the nightmare one with the other one. The launcher for the ball is a fucking chainsaw, which I thought was cool as well. I'm assuming chainsaw's in the game. Again, have not played it. It's similar to the other ones, man. There's health on the left side. You got Doom guy with his health bar below. On the right side, you have a weapon, and you can get newer like different weapons. Like I think you have a handgun or something starting out, and it's like unlimited ammo. And then I upgraded to like some kind of a rifle that shoots like blue orbs. And there's like a demon across from me, and we'd fight it out. It was pretty fucking cool. Demons can appear on the board, much less like, or a lot like the like Skyrim and Fallout 4, where you have like on Skyrim I had like the Wraith and the Draugr appear, and I had to fight them. Yeah, stuff like that. You got to hit him with the pinball to get rid of them. The giant, I love that the giant monster in the top right corner will like shoot lasers at the beginning, and if he hits your ball and destroys it, it'll just appear on like the left side of like the pinball table and just play normally. But you can make it past him, and it'll give you a big chunk of scores. I thought was pretty cool. Again, it's pretty similar, man. You got missions. You can choose your missions. You can cycle through the missions, which I kind of actually forgot to mention in the other one, in the Fallout 4 and Skyrim tables. When you get the option to do like a quest or something, you can cycle through and choose what you want to do. You don't have to do the first one. I just always chose the first one for the gameplay. But yeah, you get to choose. You get to cycle through different missions with different objectives and things. It's so cool, man. Like I can honestly tell you that like Zen Studios has piqued my interest in pinball again, because I actually had fun playing these, man. So for those that are interested in Bethesda Pinball, you need to download the game Pinball FX2. It's a free game to download. It already comes with built-in tables and everything. And the release date for Bethesda Pinball is for Xbox, PSN, Steam, Mac, and Windows 10 is December 6th, and it'll come on mobile platforms on December 8th. Now, the only thing I don't know of is the price. I'm assuming it's going to cost something, because that's why it's a free game. The add-ons cost money. And the price, I'm not sure what it could be, because looking at their add-ons on Xbox Live, they vary from $4 and something all the way up to like $29. And that's just depending on what the add-on offers. Since this is just 3 themed tables, they seem like pretty in-depth tables, though. I don't know, maybe somewhere in the middle. Maybe you're looking at like 10 to 15-ish, maybe 20. I don't know. If the price is right, I definitely recommend, download this free game anyway. It's a free game, so why wouldn't you download it? And then if the price is right, definitely get Bethesda Pinball. Dude, this shit is fun. I'm having a blast. I can guarantee you guys would love playing this too. It's pretty damn fun. Again, I'd like to thank Zen Studios for allowing me to review their add-on, I guess. It's not really a standalone game. Normally you'd say, thanks for letting me review your game. But the game itself is fun. I mean, I played some of the other tables before I hopped onto these 3. And they're just as fun. They're just different themed. And I'll leave all of Zen Studios stuff below, Twitter and all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you're new. Social networks are always linked below. Later.